Hey guys, what's going on? Alright, hey listen, today I've got a tri-tip that I'm going to use with this Sucklebusters Marinade. I did a video on this, an intro video a while back, and today I'm finally going to get around to using it. I've been wanting to use it, but you know how it goes, holidays and all, but it's time, okay? Simple marinade. Let's get this thing going. I'm going to stick around. It's going to be good. Alright, hey guys. Alright, box, marinade. 1 pouch of seasonings poured in here with 16 ounces of water. Alright, that's all you gotta do. This says that it'll do 10 pounds of meat. What I've got here is probably about 4 pounds. Get a little 4-pound tri-tip. Just stir this until dissolved. That's all you gotta do. Give it a good little whisk, a little turn. And that's it. Alright. We'll get this tri-tip in this bag. This might be too small. We'll find out here. I ain't got my gloves on, but it's alright. Okie-dokies. Get that nice and tucked in there real good. Pour in our brine mixture. All you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, guys. Just get it all zipped up in here, pour it in, kind of stir it around, let it sit overnight. All right, at the very least, a minimum of 4 or 5 hours if you can, but overnight preferably. All right, sit it up, get it in the fridge. Gonna get it on the smoker tomorrow. Now, what I'm gonna do with this, I'm not going to treat it as a traditional quick grill tri-tip. I'm going to treat it like a brisket, okay? Low and slow, little experiment, see what happens, see how it goes. I think I've heard the term called Trisket, right? Tri-tip, brisket, okay? Hey guys, all right, so the tri-tip's been marinating overnight. I've got the Old Country Brazo smoker going. Under about 200 degrees. Gonna try to keep it between 225, 250. Gonna treat this tri-tip like a brisket. Gonna cook it low and slow, see what happens. I know it's not traditional, hot, grilling tri-tip like you're supposed to do, but I want to do it this way, all right? Little experiment, see how it goes. Season it up with Sucklebusters 1836 and the Sucklebusters Espresso Rub. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be good. Let's get started. Alright, first thing to do is get this tri-tip out of this bag, marinade, and sit in here all night long. Gonna get it out. Now guys, with this marinade, alright, I'm just gonna throw it away. I'm not gonna keep it. But you can actually use that marinade as an injection, okay? I haven't tried it, but I may on the next one. May do it on a brisket. Alright, we're just going to pat this dry. You can see it's got a good beefy color to it. Alright. Go ahead and get this turned around. Little fat layer on there. I didn't trim that off because we're going to go with a little heat today. Or low and slow, rather. I'm going to want to protect that. So I'm just going to hit it with this 1836. Alright. Let that sit. Come back with this espresso rub, which is killer, all right? Good coffee profiles, excellent on beef. Here my dogs going crazy. They know they're gonna eat. All right, pat it on. I'm sure most of y'all know it's called a rub, but you don't rub it on. This other side going. All right, again with the 1836. Good color on this marinade, smells amazing. pressed on there. And this espresso rub. Espresso rub smells amazing, guys. You smell that coffee in there. All right, that's it. Gonna let this sit for a few minutes. Gonna go see what them dogs want, and then we're gonna get it on the smoker. All right, guys, you can see the smoker here is sitting at 250, which is perfect. Hopefully we can keep there for a while. This tri-tip, the thickest part of the tri-tip towards the firebox. And let's just let it roll low and slow. See how it goes. All right, guys, we've been on for 2 hours now. Temp's holding about 220 or so. Good look. There we go. Not looking too bad. A little. I need to start spritzing it. Jerry's gonna spritz it with some, today it's gonna be some Diet Coke and water, 50-50 mix. But that's what it's looking at. So we will come back. Check it out, check it out. All right, let's do this. Squirt, squirt. There we go. Moisten that up a little more. Cool, cool. All right, we're 4 hours in. Running a little under 200, about 180. You can see not looking bad. Got a good little bark on there. Let's get this temp, see where we're at. 42. Roughly. Yeah, low and slow. Like I said, I'm going to treat it as a brisket, so when it hits about 165, I will probably wrap it. It's a little darker in color, maybe. It's still a little soft. But keep an eye on it. Okay, guys. All right. Long day cooking this tri-tip. Apparently, I'm going through editing and doing this video. I did not hit record when I took the tri-tip out after it hit about 170 and put it in foil. Okay, it hit 170, I put it in foil, put a little Coke in there, Coca-Cola, in the foil wrap, wrapped it up tight. It got up to 190. I wanted to get it about 200, like I do briskets, 195. It got up to 190, which was close enough, so I took it out, brought it inside, let it rest for about half an hour, and that's where we're at. That's what you're gonna see next. I did it again, I'm sorry, but I didn't want to trash the whole video, so yeah, that's what you're gonna see next. Cool. All right, hey guys, here we are. Got this tri-tip here, and I'm doing a voiceover here because I want to show you a mistake I made. I thought I was going right with the grains and the way I was supposed to cut this tri-tip. Mind you, it's only my second tri-tip I've ever done. So I'll go ahead and cut it here down the middle, and notice the smoke ring looked pretty good, but I didn't quite catch the grain. As you can see there is incorrect, right? So take this part here is what not to do. I went ahead and started slicing, noticing the grain or the smoke ring looked pretty good and was kind of stoked about it, but didn't quite catch that I was slicing it wrong. So I kept on here a little bit, started looking at it closer, and was like, this ain't right, you know. Give it another slice, and I'm looking at it and saying, no, this is wrong. So I started kind of looking back and trying to turn it and getting a closer look, and said, yeah, you know, this needs to go the other direction. So don't do what I did here, okay? As you can see here, I've already turned it around, sliced it, you know, with the grain coming back across, and you can see the difference. I pulled that one slice there, and you can even just see it lying down there that it's totally correct and not as stringy as the other piece. I mean, that looks like a piece of brisket, right? Compared to this piece here, big difference. You don't want that on the bottom. That's cutting with the grain as opposed to against the grain. Big difference, okay? Slicing these up, getting them going. It wasn't too bad. Not as fatty as I thought. Again, my second tri-tip. But it was pretty good. I mean, it was still all right. And I definitely do it again. But we're going to stop here and give this a taste. Hey, guys. All right. So, long day cooking this tri-tip. Like I said, I was treating it like a brisket. Sliced it the wrong way. I thought I was going right, but as I stated, you could tell the grain just wasn't there. So I fixed that, and I said that earlier, and I'll show you again here. You can see that, the way the grain's coming across. Well, this is what you should have had, kind of like a brisket, right? See the difference there? This is what you want, not what you want, all right? Good color, good smoke ring. I mean, looks good. These ends over here, I mean, look at that. Not bad at all. Good little color. I guess it can look pretty, but, you know, let's give it a taste, right? I mean, pulls apart pretty good. Very good. It's definitely not brisket, okay, obviously. But it's got that good flavor. I could have got back up to temp. I didn't get it to 205. I failed to say that earlier. Maybe I did. Got it up to 190, which is not bad. Not a lot of fat in the tri-tip. I understand that. You know, that's probably why it didn't render down. It's not as tender or soft as a brisket. But nonetheless, I mean, you can't go wrong with that color, right? I'd do it again. I'd play with it again to see how close we can get it. I might inject it next time just to see the juiciness of it or whatever. But I know traditional tri-tips, hot and fast grilling, you know, 125. I've done that too and enjoyed it. But I want to give this a shot. Any of y'all thought about doing it? Try it out. If you have done it, leave the comments below. What'd you do different that I didn't do, other than cutting it wrong? But we got to figure it out. All right, guys. Appreciate you as always. Catch you on the next one. Hey guys, all right, real quick recap on the marinade from Sucklebusters. This stuff is money. It really gave a good flavor to that. Tri-tip, I definitely use again, definitely recommend it. Go back to my previous videos, 3 or 4 back, you'll see me do a review on all 3. There's also the pork marinade and the poultry marinade. Get you some. Trust me, you won't be disappointed.